Okay, I am back. So, yeah, we're going down and around, and guess what I just found? Bleh, more of it. And now to make sure that I'm not digging into lava, blah, blah, blah. So that would suck. So, yeah, God, life, meaning of life, the origin of man. And everyone's always trying to explain, explain away. As I always describe, it's like, people can't see past the first domino. It's like, well, imagine a long line of dominoes. When one falls, it's going to hit another one. And it's like, all you ever see is the last domino to fall on you. If you can look past that first domino, you'll see another domino. So even if you can see past 2 or 3 dominoes, a lot of people are like, well, what's the 4th? What's the 5th? It's an act of God. Nowadays, people don't believe in God. They believe in aliens because it's the new thing. And so, that's why it's popular. It's like, oh my God, aliens! Don't you mean God? If you were a God-fearing man, you would be like, oh my God, there's God. He comes down from the sky in his chariots and talks to us and fucks women and tells us stuff. But anyways, look in the Bible, there's a lot of people fucking, and Noah was actually told to build a ship to save humanity, but I don't think there was one. I don't believe man came down and made. I don't believe God came down and made man in one location. I believe there's actually multiple different creations. Because there's so much diversity, I'm like, okay, the only way you get this kind of diversity is when land masses separate, but there'd have to be an origin somewhere, and, everyone's like arguing about, oh my God, man came to America, they say 12,000 years ago, and they crossed that ice bridge from Alaska from Russia, hence why they kind of look Asian, kind of Mexican, but anyways, but then, you're finding tools and all this stuff down in Mexico that is, that's where it was, a 250,000 years ago, and it's like in the face of everyone. It's like, wait, mankind's been around for how many millions of years? And you're having issues with a 250,000 in length? I'm like, okay, how recent is man? When did God come along and go, I have created man by breathing into clay? And it's kind of funky if you stop and think about why are people having such issues over it. But down in Mexico, they've destroyed evidence. They've done everything to prove everyone wrong because there's ego going on. And I'm like, that does not help society move forward. That is holding us back. If we are evolving, or if our technology is evolving, we're still a bunch of retards. We're still a bunch of cavemen with cell phones. That's the only difference between now and then. A handful of us has figured out some cool shit like fire, and then everyone shared fire and arrowheads with each other and go, we are smart, we know this stuff. I'm like, yeah, you didn't figure it out, someone else did. Either way, so we're still just primitive with high technology. That's what we're going on. So if our technology is evolving extremely fast, what do you think the aliens are saying? I do believe that we have what I call watchers. They're here, they're observing us. I haven't seen the watcher himself, but I did see the trail left behind in the clouds as he left as a massive storm was approaching. Big thunderstorm. It was impressive. But I was talking with someone, a manager of a hotel. I won't drop the name or where, but I was talking with him. I turned and there was a very thin cloud about 100, 200 feet off the ground, and it's rolling in before the storm. It's like pre-storm shit. And I'm like, there's a perfect circle punched in it. I'm like, hey, look at that. It's right over the intersection. We stop and we look at it. It's like, oh, there's a radio tower, 200 feet away, 300, 100 meters away. I'm like, if it was, it would be an elliptical pattern. It would be punching through it. And no, it can't be that. It was a straight circle punched through like a 1-foot cloud, which was 200 feet off the ground, rolling in very fast. So we stopped and looked at it, and he was like, it was caused by radio signal. I'm like, it's dead over the intersection. I've seen a hole similar to that. My brother's house was about a quarter mile up the road, kind of off. And the direction would actually, we stopped, me, my brother, and the neighbor across the street who thought we were crazy. She's probably stupid. But anyways, she's dead now. I heard about that. She had hepatitis C. But anyways, poor husband. Yeah, his coworker is actually across the street from me now, and I heard about it. But anyways, another story, long story. Bits and pieces of information. So, yeah, done it. I've done it. I've made it. I'm going back to the base. So anyways, we stopped and stared at this hole through the clouds. At the time, it was like 30, 40, maybe 100 feet thick of clouds that it punched through. And we stopped and like, is that a tornado? We're looking at it, it's like there's no spiraling. The walls of the thing is decaying. And it's not, I didn't want to do that. And the walls were just decaying, as in slowly being blown away. But, you know, there was no circulation, there's no movement, there was no nothing. It was just a hole through the clouds, which is very odd. And it actually went over the exact same intersection where I saw it. So I believe I didn't see the object. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what's going on. I just know the tracks it left in the snow or in the clouds. Or, you know, like a deer through the snow, you see the tracks. The tracks are going to disappear quickly. And, yeah, there we go. That's one mob harvester. That one's a pain in the ass because this is where you hunt during the day. And then there's my second fortress. First fortress was actually, no, second fortress. I built the first fortress off in, on the other end of hell. So this is wheat, carrots, potatoes over here. I don't know what to put over here. Just more chingadera. Problem with jumping. Got to put in some paving stones. Anyways, yeah, power of ADD. Go. Fortress. Got my little cows. Moo, moo, moo. Oh God, I'll milk you so happily. Chickens, I hate them. They are escapists. Oh, and of course, Battlefield. It's so cake. You know what this is? It's cake! Why the fuck did that disappear? Oh, that game's glitchy. Ding, 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 ding. Anyways, oh, Jesus. Enders! Enders! So, anyways, I believe there are watchers. They're peaceful, and they are invisible. I presume if you could travel through the stars in less than a lifetime, and I believe that you can observe us. So, why are they observing us? Maybe they're scouts to an alien attack, possibly. Maybe they're peaceful, which I believe they are. Hey, gold. Stick more gold with it. Dink. Gold! Tons and tons of gold! Dink. Like I said. Tons of gold. It's, diamonds, tons of diamonds. Oh, I need to go back and grab stuff. Yeah, I got tons of records. My daytime mob harvester gives me tons of records. Pretty nice stuff. Let's make some tracks. Not like a hole punch through the cloud or anything, but you get it. You get the idea. Huh. No other iron. Got some diagonals. Need diagonals. So yeah, isn't that great? Food cart. Have some food. Why is a bow in there? Don't know. Junk box. No diagonals there. Completed weapons and tools. Donate. Wait, do I have a bow on me? No, I dropped it off in my junk box. Still need diagonals. Maybe I need some wood. Any wood? Wood. I don't see wood here. sun setting. Which is the name on? What I need to do is get rid of the levels. So here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, yo, yeah. I got 19, so let's get 19. Power 3. It was a waste. I could get power 3 easier, but hey. Power, screw it. Dink. Alright, now I have confidence to go kill myself. I need an axe. And I didn't check what time I started. I'm so noob! So noob. Oh god, fuck. I know. These machines, they're cake. So epic. It's a kind of tradition that anytime I finish something complex, I drop cake on it. Because it was cake! To deny that it was difficult, it's just saying that it's done, I completed it, it is now cake because it's complete, it's all done, let's celebrate. And no, I can't eat cake, I'm allergic to gluten, lovely. One of my curses with a weak liver. Food allergy just happened before I could realize that it was happening, so yeah. I shouldn't drink, but I still drink because, you know, I'm an alcoholic, I'm not a quitter. La 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 la. So I should probably just cut it off here soon. Done enough babbling. So I'm just gonna get back to my usual stuff. Try to figure out what I'm actually doing in this game. You know, stuff, things. I do want to beat the game. Ender dragons and all, so that's gonna be a mental curve. But a lot of people seem to just cheat code right through it, and I'm like, bleh, I don't respect that route. Which means I was hoping this would help me harvest more enders, but they come down and somehow get out of it. So it's not quite the hunting field I was hoping for. But let's let me just show this off. Skeletons behind them. Yep, there we go. Do a little jumping, they get shot by the skeleton himself, and look, another disc. Oh, another disc. And now I just run up and go, fuck you, skeleton. Oh, son of a... Ah. Ding. Ah. Give me, fuck all you. Fuck all you. So that's kind of how I have to do it. If I was to do that in hardcore, it wouldn't last long. So that's my big concern. This used to be a huge mountain. I was building that on top of the mountain and I just carved everything away. Hence, which is why my rock box is full and my dirt box is full, and, well, I still call it rock box since it's dirt, but more dirt, more rocks, yeah. Oh, hey, I can stick more in there. Oh, that's what she said. So let's clear some of this out, stick that in there. I wish these things would stack. Oh, that looks pretty beat up. Stuff. Interesting. Yeah, and I do have a music player. There it is. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'm glad you put up with my babbling madness. So with great intelligence comes great madness. So hey, there we go. And I drink so I don't think so hard. It kind of hurts. So, anyways, I'm trying to get stupid, which is difficult for me. I can get retarded, but you know, hey, whatever. Catch you next game.